Hey everyone, it's Jamie from Cottontail Crossing and welcome in or welcome back to my channel. So we are back to work for another episode on Fable Island. We created that little neighborhood area that we walked through on the last episode, and today we're going to continue working on this kind of town core vibe and creating like a canal street and also including the museum in this build. Which will be really cool because then I will have placed the museum, Able Sisters, and Nook's Cranny. So I'll kind of have all of those big things out of the way, which leaves me a lot of space on the other half of my island to create like a natural foresty area and also a farming area. So this will kind of finish out the town core builds for Fable. As far as I know, that's like my plan right now, but let's be honest, I change my mind all the time. So anyways, we're going to get to work here with laying down some more pathing that's going to frame out the canal street. And I'll just be in and out to chat with you guys and kind of comment on what I'm doing here. And I hope you enjoy another episode on our little Fable Island. I ended up adjusting the size of the street here, and for some reason I didn't record it, so all I did was move it over one tile and make it a 4 wide path, and now we're placing down the first bridge here. And I'm also going to include the museum and my resident rep's house. At first I put the museum like right across from the bridge, but then I didn't like how it looked because it was off center since the museum door is 3 wide and the bridge is 2 wide. So I ended up putting the museum over here off to the left and creating this spot for a diagonal bridge, which we'll place later. And now I'm going to go back to working on some pathing. Lots and lots of pathing. So I placed down some dark brown benches, and I'm continuing to use the dark fence here because I think it looks really nice during autumn, especially with this brown pathing. It kind of gives like dark academia vibes. And I'm really happy that I was able to fit in a little diagonal bridge here because it lines up really nicely with the entrance to the museum and kind of creates a moment there. I feel like it helps the flow of the canal in the museum area. And then on the other side of the canal, I'm going to start creating kind of like a storefront facade area just to look like more shops and have places to decorate like some stalls and shopping areas. I don't think I'm going to decorate this area too heavily today as far as like small items and details, because coming up in the next week or so, I'll be decorating everything for Christmas. So it kind of just makes more sense for me to set up the areas for now and then leave the decorating for later. I saw the idea to make a little market stall behind the castle gate on crossing with Lys's Island. I thought that was really cool because it just adds like another dimension to the market area. So if you just place a stall behind the castle gate, it sort of looks like a window to a shop or something like that, and it's just a cool idea for a market space. I've seen people do it where they line up a bunch of castle gates and have lots of stalls back there. Just creates more dimension. And then of course I'm going to fit in as many trees as I can because I still want to maintain a nice natural look, and I'm putting in another house here, fully expanded and customized with like some browns and earthy tones. So for the museum area, we're going to be incorporating some trees and flowers, tiny libraries. I picture my villagers coming over to this little plaza in front of the museum and exchanging books in the tiny libraries, maybe spending the day reading here after visiting the Roost Cafe. So that was like my inspiration and the vibe for this museum, entrance, I should say. And I am creating a feeling of like a garden box by erasing some pathing here and then layering some fencing. Maybe what I'm trying to say is a planter box. Would that be the right word? I'm not really sure. But yeah, and I've been using tulips throughout this build because I think they're just a really cute flower. It gives me a little bit of a towncore vibe, and they're one of my favorite flowers in the game. So yes, after this museum area is done, this build will be complete, and we can take a little walk through of everything that we've done today. Alright guys, this build is complete. Here's our little museum plaza with our reading bench, and we've got some shopping stalls over there. I like how you can walk through this canal area many different ways and it's pretty open. I will definitely be including more decorating and layering of items to bring more like life to this space. I want it to feel kind of more lived in and just definitely more vibrant, like the villagers really are coming here and shopping. But I'll be doing that in the next video when I decorate this area for Christmas. So we'll be doing all kinds of Christmas markets and decorations, which I think will just elevate this area to the next level, make it a little bit more exciting. But overall, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And if you've been following along since Fable Island episode 1, thank you for being here, and I hope you're having fun seeing this island progress. And yeah, I hope to see you in future videos. Have a lovely day. Bye!